I'm Jim Like with Crispin Constructors. I'm their vice president.
Victor Judnick. I am a professional engineer in Michigan working for H&TB. I'm an associate vice president working in construction engineering and management.
I've been a member of the Civil Engineering Advisory Board, I believe, since the board started. So it's been quite a few years, more than I can actually remember.
And you're also a graduate.
I am a graduate, the BSCE program in 1986.
Been an advisory board member for 3 years.
With the capstone program, what have you seen over the years relative to continuous improvement?
Focus, really. Just the focus of the students working together, the topics they're picking, the challenges, and I know the program is ever evolving, which I really like, and that's why I'm thrilled to be on the advisory board, because I think back when I went here and what we had, and I look at what they have now, and the different disciplines that they're into, and they're understanding how to work together. The whole engineering curriculum gets you to think analytically, and it also emphasizes your dependence on one another too. I can't do my job unless you do yours.
Yeah.
So it's ever evolving and getting better, and it's exciting to come here. And I like to challenge the students too. If you watched me at all, I try to find out what their biggest challenge is. Do they know what it is? What are they afraid of? It's hard for any of us to admit we're afraid of anything. And there's two choices when you're afraid of something. You can ignore it or you can attack it. So I like to ask that question just to see what their response is, and then try to work with them a little bit.
I've noticed that the content is becoming more well-rounded. I think their communications, their articulation of the details is coming better every year, and that's a reflection of the school helping coach and mentor the students for the real world. Yes, students who graduated from LTU that we've hired have done well. They've done so well they've moved on, but there is a difference. They are prepared. They're technically sharp. And if we can hold on to them, they do well. And we do have one currently, but there were others, and it's all a great success story, moving on and venturing into their careers.
Yes, I have hired an LTU graduate. He was actually a physics major at Wittenberg with my son when I met him, and he transferred to the University of Dayton. And then he transferred up here. He graduated with a physics degree, but knew that he wanted more. He ended up at Lawrence, and he actually has a graduate degree from here as well. I hired him, number one, because I had met him through my son, but he's a shining star in our company. Just with the educational background that he has and his thirst for knowledge still, he's doing great.
Your role as an advisory board member, can you tell us a bit about what it entails?
Well, my main contribution would be the capstone, the poster boards, and just helping the students at those sessions. I teach. I'm an adjunct, and that's where I really engage with the students through class. I
like to engage them too, get them talking. I could tell by shaking hands, a lot of them are very nervous. So there were some wet hands in there. I encourage them to get out in the associations and in the industry. I'm a concrete guy. ACI, the American Concrete Institute, has dinners all the time. They need to get out there, network, meet people, get comfortable talking to people, because as soon as they're out of here, they're no longer the big man on campus. They're an entry-level position, and they need to present well, and they need to be confident in what they've learned here and then continue to grow.